السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسوله أفضل الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى تابعيهم ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. First and foremost, I'd like to thank each one of you for being here tonight. Our friends, our brothers and sisters, our elected officials, our interfaith community, thank you very much for being here tonight. For us, the Muslim community, March was not an easy month, by the way. It was a difficult month. Just 2 days ago, we closed our eyes at night after listening and hearing a horrible news that happened to our brothers and sisters all over the other side of the globe. That pain and that sadness that many people felt despair and hopelessness, the fact that you're here tonight, you're telling everyone we're not gonna let things put us down. So thank you for coming. But also, on another note, March was a mad month with all the occasions and the fundraisings and the banquets that we had over the past several weeks. From Minaret Academy to IOK, to OCS, Yorba Linda, CVIC, all these masajid and all these events reminded me with a Pakistani family in December, where they have a wedding every single weekend, and a Mahdi every single Sunday, and a Walima every single Monday, and all that. So for going through all that, and you still making it tonight, thank you. We really appreciate that you're here to celebrate your organization, to celebrate the Shura Council and its achievements. I'm extremely honored to belong to Southern California Muslim community. This is my home, this is my family. And when people tell me, why don't you leave out of Southern California, I don't say because I love the weather. I don't say because I love the traffic. I don't say because I like the high prices of homes. I don't say that. I say, find me a good or a better Muslim community throughout the states and I'll go. But until then, I'm putting my feet down in this beautiful community. I love you all. Whether you come from San Diego, the Valley, Los Angeles, Inland Empire, even Orange County, I love you all. I know Khalid threw a nice joke earlier, and Sarah was giving us these dark jokes. Who are not everyone's getting them, but eventually by the end of the event, now we're getting, oh, she's joking. That's a nice thing to say. I have a joke for you. If you're given the choice to live as a millionaire in New York or as a middle-class man in Southern California, what would you choose, LA or Orange County? You didn't get the joke. That's fun. I'll leave the jokes to Sarah for later on. This beautiful community have achieved a lot. What you heard from our beloved and highly motivating speaker, Malik, about the achievements of the Shura Council, it belongs to each one of us. Each one of you deserve an applaud for these great achievements of the Shura Council. Each one of our organizations had achieved a lot in the past several years. Next year, we're celebrating the 25th year anniversary of the Shura Council. It's been that long. We achieved a lot. But my message to you, and my message, and the message that all of us should take out to the community outside, you ain't seen nothing yet. We still have a lot more to give. We still have a lot in our pockets that we can show the world that we are a positive, productive, integrating community within the larger society, that we want the goodness for the society that we're living in. We still have to see our universities like California Islamic University and Bayan University having a campus not any smaller or less than UCLA or USC or Pepperdine. That's what we're going to see in the future, inshallah. What we have to see, schools like IOK and Minaret Academy, and Orange Crescent School, having huge campuses like the Webb School and the Fairmont, and having even non-Muslim kids enroll in it because of the great academic achievements that they can get from that school. That's what we'll see, inshallah, in the future. What we want to see, hospitals, just like you see St. Jude and St. Joseph and Cedar Sinai. Why don't we have a hospital that says Ibn Sina? The hospital of Ali ibn Abi Talib. And has the best doctors. We have the best doctors in the community. Why not to build that? So we will, inshallah. You will see that in the future. You will see our own community not only producing Hafiz and Qurra who will win the world prize in the international Quran competition here from Southern California, an IOK graduate, that we will see our IOK producing ulama and scholars who will present Islam in this beautiful way to the whole world. We will see that, insha'Allah. We will see all that, but we have to work towards it. Last year I stood before you and we said we're going to achieve 3 things in 2018, bi'idhnillah, with Allah's will. We said we will secure a home for Shura Council, and people said, you're crazy. We said, yes, we're crazy. Because we're crazy, we'll do it. And as some famous person said, first they'll ignore you, then they'll laugh at you, and then you win. And alhamdulillah, we were able to achieve that one. Number 2, we said we're going to improve the image of Muslims and Islams in Southern California. And we're going to try to work on that. And alhamdulillah, we were able to put the first step in the right direction into doing that in Southern California. And third, we said we want to build a financial, strong, independent organization operating not only on donation, but on investments and other kinds of financial resources. And we took many steps towards that direction. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, because of your support and your help. So what is next? 2020 will be our 25th year anniversary. And we are starting a new era. You know, I'm tired of us being looked at as the weak community. As Anan said it very beautifully, this young individual, he's going to be the leader of the future. And we have a lot to do in the future. So I'm really tired of being that punch bag that everyone who's upset with anything will come and punch us. Yes, we have a lot of people who show sympathy and feel with us and give us our condolences when bad things happen. But until when we're going to accept the punches and the slaps and not stand up tall and say enough is enough? You know, I've been saying this for the past year. When you are weak, people give you sympathy. When you are strong, people give you respect. But guess what? When you are in between, you don't get neither. When you are coming out of the shell and raising up your head over the radar and starting to realize that you exist in the society as a community and you're not that very weak anymore, but you're not that strong yet, you're not going to get the sympathy nor the respect. We are in this stage right now. We are taking our head off the shell and looking around us and exploring the world and becoming a new community in the society. We have to move fast to the next level of strength before we're pushed back to be weak again. That is what we need to do for the next few years, insha'Allah. All of us together. And how are we going to do that? We're going to do that by being united. Regardless what's your background, regardless what's your school of thought, regardless what's your ethnicity, regardless how much you're committed to your faith, as long you can be under the banner of La ilaha illallah, we should be all united together. Don't let the forces of division to get between us. That is number 1. Unity is what we need to do. Number 2, we need to build on the human capital. We need to train our young people. And that's the theme of tonight's evening. The future is ours to build. How? with everybody, but mainly with the young people who have a lot of passion and a lot of talents and a lot of love to their faith. So let us take their hands and push them as high as we can. So that's building the human capital. And number 3 is professional and excellent planning for the future. We cannot do things by cutting corners. We cannot do things just yalla yalla mashiha. We cannot do that anymore. We have to do it the right way, the proper way. And that is what we have to do in the coming few years. And finally, we need strength, financial strength, resources. The Shura Council is building a project, is building a structure, a system that within the next 5 years, inshallah, the Shura Council will be 100% financially independent. And we saw the first step, which is the most difficult step, being achieved, and the barrier being broken, and the glass of this fear is shattered, that when we are working together, we can achieve the impossible. We can, because we are a good community. We are sincere, we're dedicated, and we have a powerful God with us, inshallah. So this is what we need to do. So until we reach that level, your help is needed. Every once in a while, every few months, just remember to help the Shura Council with your ability to support, whether it's volunteering, suggestions, and definitely your financial support. I'd like to invite the board members of the Shura Council of Southern California to the stage, who, while we are all enjoying the food, while we were enjoying the dinner, they were really working so hard outside, making sure everything is smooth and everything is done in the right way. Please, I served on the Shura Council for so many years on the board, and I am telling you, you are extremely blessed to have this group of amazing individuals to lead the Shura Council for you at this time. The things that you heard in the video were not coordinated whatsoever. Everyone was speaking up their minds. And amazingly how our thoughts and our minds are so much together. When we sit down and meet, and yes, where are the parents of Bushra? Are they still here? We do stay late. Sometimes she doesn't attend and she says that she's at the meeting, but I don't know what's that about. But we do stay up really late in our meetings, and it takes 5 or 6 hours. And sometimes we meet twice a week. And sometimes, why is that? Why do we do this? We don't get paid for this. Because we love you. Because we care for each one of you. And we want our beautiful faith to be represented in the best way. We want to provide excellent service to everyone. So I'd like to introduce each one of them, just in case those you don't know. I'll start from the right. The Vice Chairman of the Shura Council, Dr. Azim Sayed, representing the Institute of Knowledge, IOK. Our Secretary, Brother Waqqas Sayed, representing ICNA, amazing individual. Imam Wali, representing San Diego, and Masjid Taqwa from San Diego, a board member. Sister Fawziya Rizvi, representing the Islamic Society of Corona and Norco. And our new fireball, who just joined the board a few months ago, Sister Bushra Bangi, who's doing an amazing job, mashallah. Remember that name. Remember that name in 20 years or 10 years or 15 years from now. This is an amazing individual that we all should look and support in every way possible. Our dear brother, Awais Dada Boy, from the Dada Boy clan, from Islamic Center of Yorba Linda and Uplift Charity. Amazing individual as well. Brother Arbaz Nizami, board member representing Sahaba Initiative. And our treasurer, Sister Dua Alwan, representing Muslim American Society Mass. It is a pleasure and a blessing to be working with these individuals. I love them as I love my brothers and sisters, as I love my children. I'm not that older, but I still love you as my children. And we are with the message. We want you to support the Shura to become at some point 100% financially independent. We bought a building, and alhamdulillah, it was an amazing step that we are now generating good amount of income. And we use the income to pay the debt that we used to pay to buy the building. But at some point, we want to pay off the debt. We also want to reach a point that we do not have to stand up in front of our community and ask for donations. And we'll do it just like the Shura style, like a Band-Aid, just really quickly. Not painful, inshallah. So look on the envelope in front of you on the table. There is a very important addition in that envelope. At the bottom part of the envelope, please look at it if you don't mind. It's not going to cost you anything to open it. At the bottom part of the bottom page, where you put your name and all that, there is something that it's really important that we're going to look at for the next few weeks. Please provide your feedback. Not about the event tonight. Give us thoughts. Give us ideas. I'm sure each one of you can come with a brilliant idea that we can implement in the community. So please write something down there tonight. And then the other way of donating, you can look at the other options that you have and the other methods. Please take a look at them. You can write a check. You can go to Feeling Blessed app. If you have it on your phone, you can put your card. You can sign up with the 2020 program. You can be one of our 3,000 heroes. We bought the building for $3 million, and we said we want 3,000 heroes to pay $1,000 each so we can pay it off in short time. Alhamdulillah, so far we reached 500 heroes. We are 2,500 to go. So if you want to be one of those heroes, sign up there and put, I'll donate the $1,000 to be that. Also, you can use Zelle, send money with Zelle through your bank account to donate at shuracouncil.org. There are so many options that you can do. You can make payments, whatever it is. Look at the envelope. We'll give you a few minutes to do it, and inshallah, we'll move on with the program. Oh, yeah. I was voted on something at the last board that I have to provide you with my cell phone number if you like to join the 2020 program. So 2020 program is a program that we want to reach by the year 2020, 2,000 people commit to $20 a month. That's less than 4 cups of coffee from Starbucks. That's a small amount compared to your phone bill. So if 2,000 people will commit to $20 a month, by the year 2020, we will all be completely independent even when we don't have the building. Now imagine on top of that, we have the income that comes out from the building. The potentials are so high and the possibilities are limitless. Text me 2020 and your name, and someone will call you back, inshallah, to know that you're committed to that. If you join the 2020, you'll get your ticket for this event next year for free. Many people in the audience today did not have to pay for the ticket because they are part of the 2020 program since last year. So if all of us do that regularly, all of us will come to attend this event complimentary, inshallah, as part of the benefits of the membership. We acknowledge several people today in our community. We acknowledge several people who did amazing things to the community at large, and one of them actually to humanity at large. But it's very important to remember those who are doing work for us from within, for our community, for our masajid, for our Shura Council itself. This individual that we're going to be talking about today, or humbly ask him to accept this award, has been a dedicated person for our Southern California Muslim community from the first day of the Shura Council establishment. Never required acknowledgement, never asked for it, never. Knowing him, you'll know how, I'm sure you know him, but knowing him how he works, you'll know how beautiful this person works in a very, very dedicated way. So please join me welcoming our great brother, our great spirit, and our great supporter of the Shura Council, Brother Kaleem Farouqi, who does not know that this is happening to him. A senior in the community, I'm sure you got a call from him to buy a table for the event, right? The Islamic Shura Council of Southern California presents the Excellence in Service Award to Kaleem Farouqi for your continued unwavering support and service to the Shura Council and the entire community. May Allah grant you the highest levels of Jannah for all your contributions. Saturday, March 16, 2019. Well deserved, well deserved. Allah. Let's take a picture. You guys can come around it? Okay. Thank you very, very, very much. You know, people sometimes ask, why is it difficult to support the work of the Shura? Well, it's much easier to support a charitable cause or a school or a masjid. Because the school and the masjid and the other organizations are the fruits, and all of us like to buy a fruit. But if I tell you buy a trunk of a tree, you'll tell me, what am I going to do with that? But without the trunk of that tree, you're not going to have the fruit. You're not going to enjoy the shade of the tree. So try to imagine what you're doing today, you're supporting the trunk of the community, the Shura Council of Southern California. So Jazakumullah khair for your generosity, and we continue with our program and our great speaker for the night.